Different today. This is Erin's wedding shot because it's the only one we could find. And Erin isn't here. And want some coffee? Yeah, okay. And so this is the stand-in for now until she gets here. She's actually driving down I-15 southbound. So if you're on that stretch of road, get off. She tends to drive a little. Get off the road. And don't use the strips that they put their tires out with, because that would. What's that? Okay, I will shut up. Thank you very much. This is just annoying me. Okay, I'm just going to put her back here. And look at those slacks she's wearing. What's that about? All right, you just stay right there, and I'm just going to push you over like that. The jazz one. I wonder if people think I'm peeing right now. No, probably not. Just another sad day on the Jordan Parkway and more rain in the future. I think that was a goose turd I just threw. You know, my hair's thinning. Nothing's going right. Even the water looks gross. Something died. I really hate this music. Better. Oh, but wait. Is there hope on the horizon? Is there no, there's flooding. That's what that is. Just flooding water because of too much rain. But wait, is there hope? Is that hope that we've actually found the only happy thing during these times of showers and rain? The mighty snail shows us the way to happiness. I hope a car tire doesn't come along right now, because that would be so sad. Run! Run, snail! Snail! Come on! Run!
Daily.com. A suspected car thief is in jail after police cars late Tuesday afternoon. Police say the man was sent to the office after pulling his own pants down during recess. Protests by Huntsman cancer researchers. University of Utah President David Pershing announced the decision to reinstate Beckley after a meeting with the board of directors Tuesday. And now a look at today's forecast, where we can expect more showers under partly cloudy skies. The highs will be in the upper 50s. Tomorrow the weather starts to suck just a wee bit as temperatures head into the 40s with a chance of snow. That's it for now. More headlines 24/7 on GephartDaily.com.
All right, so all Utah Plumbing, Heating, and Air. All you have to do is give them a call. I got a call from a friend of mine, and this was about 2 weeks ago. And there's something about a water main in his basement sprung a leak, and it was gushing. And so it was on the valve that you shut the water off. And I said, well, just call this number. I gave him the number for all Utah Plumbing. And John and his crew rushed over there and put it out, pointing out that it is not a good time to find a plumber when you're getting ankle deep in whatever kind of water it might be. The thing is to have it written down someplace. Put it in your phone, whatever you're going to do. And it's really easy. It's all UtahPlumbing.com. They also do air conditioners. They also do remodels. They all do everything. Write it down. Put it in your phone. It's 801-652-4755. The other day, we got to talk to, and she's an incredible lady, originally from Utah, by the way, and her name is Jenna Kim Jones, and she's a comedian. Well, here she is.
Okay, I'm so excited to work out with you. This is gonna be a really great experience. And then she started talking to me about like healthy eating and vegetable smoothies. That's when I tuned out, because here's the thing. You can talk to me about kale all day long. But to me, kale will always be the green stuff that holds the Chuckarama buffet together.
Good morning, Jenna. How are you?
I just have to be honest. I can't do a pull-up. I'll never be able to do a pull-up. I will not be able to save my life if all I have to do is a pull-up to do it. That's just the way it is. It's never going to happen.
You need to accept these realities. Now, you've got a baby. How old is she now?
I have a 17-month-old baby who is crazy and fun, and I'm also 17 weeks pregnant. So it's a little crazy in my life right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
So was this intentional to do the Irish twin thing, or?
No, it was like a little New Year's surprise. We had talked about having a second child, but apparently I'm just a lot more fertile than I thought, and we're doing it.
It's the Provo thing. Yeah. Well,
in the water.
Sometimes I like to tell people that I just lost 50 pounds, so they'll look at me and be like, oh my gosh, you look amazing. I'm like, yes, I do look amazing. Thank you. I will have dessert.
I think the hardest thing in the entire world, though, is to be a clean comic. And it's kind of a catchy title, and it's like, it's clean comedy. But I don't think people realize how hard it is to be clean. Because going dirty, you can always get a joke. I mean, you can always get a punchline, you know. It's easy. Yeah. But to actually have to pull it out of people without anything unduly filthy, that's an entirely different trick. How do you approach it?
That's like one of my big goals, is that I can be clean without being too corny and too cheesy, because that's typically when you hear a clean comic, you go like, oh, so it's going to be like America's Funniest Home Videos all over again, you know? So I feel like I face that regularly. I also feel like people sort of write me off right away, like, oh, well, is it going to be even interesting? So I face lots of challenges. I'm female, I'm clean, I have had a very different background in stand-up, but I just go in saying like, whatever, I'll prove it. If I have to prove it, I'll prove it. And I do my best. And my writing process, I just take from my life and take what I observe and try to spin it in a different creative way that people don't realize, I think, that they would enjoy.
And suddenly you have the most magnificent muffin top the world has ever seen, and all the fat in your body is suddenly redistributed to this one section, and you can't tuck it back in, and the people who saw what just happened can't unsee it. Thank you.
All right, so you're coming to West Valley. We're
No,
gonna see
it's Ogden, the
Okay.
Ogden Wise Guys.
Ogden Wise Guys, and that's coming up Friday and Saturday.
And so now you're just doing one show a night, right, Jenna?
One show a night, 8 p.m. Come see me. I'm pregnant. If you want to touch my belly, it'll cost you a little bit extra, but I'm okay with it. And I'm very excited. It's going to be kind of a mix of old and new. I did a new special for Sirius XM this year, or end of last year, and I have a lot of new material that I don't think a lot of people have heard, so I'm really excited to just get out there. And of course, I like coming home.
Jenna, we can't wait to see you, and welcome back home when you get here.
Thank you guys so much. It was great chatting with you.
You're amazing. Don't forget, you can go to wiseguys.com if you want to get the tickets for this weekend. I would suggest doing it now because Jenna will sell out. She always does. This Friday and Saturday, the Ogden location of Wise Guys. Jenna Kim Jones, you totally rock.
You guys do too. Thank you.
So that's going to be a fun show. You probably noticed there's something a little different, is that Erin's not here. But she is, isn't she? She's really here. So the reason is our nanny slept through her alarm. And it's really not, I'm not sure it's a nanny, but it's a nanny because we pay her a lot. So maybe that's the case. But she slept through her alarm. So I had to come down from downtown Salt Lake City here to beautiful West Jordan, 8 for something. And so she, as we speak, I'm just check the time. Yeah, she's probably driving like a bat out of hell southbound on I-15 because that she wants to get here and walk in on the show, feel like she's, pulling her weight and stuff. But anyway, so she's driving down, and she has gotten speeding tickets before, haven't you? Wait. Right? Yeah, you've gotten the speeding tickets, and I think they're getting up to like around $80 or something. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell them. Matter of fact, she's gotten a few of them, so she actually has to go to speeding school, and they know her by name, and they do. Listen, just you. Oh, this is the only time I can tell my wife to zip it. I'm talking. Go in the kitchen, make me a sandwich. So anyway, she goes down there, and you take a test, and then they don't take points off your license and stuff like that. But they still charge you. Now in Britain, they decided that they want to take this another step forward, and this is going on in England, in Wales. So what they're doing is if you're driving your car and you're speeding, like give an example, if you're going 51 miles an hour in a 30-mile-an-hour zone, they are going to charge you, it's a sliding scale, 150% of your weekly income. What? 150? That means that week you actually owe money. You don't make any. So 150% of a week's pay. And the only reason that Erin and I are safe on that is because we don't have a week's pay. So all we have to do is find. So slow down, would you? Don't speed. All right. What else was I going to talk about today? Oh. There's an idiot out there, and I'm going to show you a picture of him. Where is it? Oh, here he is. Here's the shot of him. This is what he looks like. And he is just a man calls in. Oh, here's the deal. So he's having an affair online, and he's married, and he's got a kid. And so what he decides to do is he's carrying on this affair, and it's getting hotter and hotter, which is disgusting. Don't do that. And so he decides that she kind of says, let's go on a vacation together. And he said, well, I don't know what I'm going to do, because he really didn't want to meet her after this couple of year-long kind of deal. And so what he decided to do is he decided to make an appointment for her to fly. So he made up a fake ticket, right? And then he gave him the fake ticket, and then he called a terror threat in on the airline where she was going to go. How brilliant is that? So he's arrested. There's no date. And his wife, well, you can only imagine. All right. Do you like to make fun of bowlers, or are you a bowler? We got a story for you coming up next.
We're brought to you this morning by Executive Transportation. Elegant service, professional style. Go to executiveutah.com. And All Utah Plumbing. Your home deserves the best. 24-hour emergency service at allutahplumbing.com. And by Columbus Travel, the best travel deals on the planet. Be sure to take advantage of our April sale. columbusvacations.com. Did you know you can catch the Todd and Erin morning stream any time of the day or night on Facebook, YouTube, and SoundCloud, and GephardtDaily.com.
All right, so I have another story for you, and it's basically about what's that? What? She's. Oh, hi. How are you? Hi.
What's this?
That's you. Look, that's you. Why don't you sit down?
Well, at least our wedding was Gephardt approved.
That's right. So anyway, I've explained this
Where have we been?
a couple times.
Okay.
And the fact that our nanny overslept, didn't hear her alarm, and then you drove like a bat out of hill down I-15.
Yeah,
southbound.
pretty much. That was me if I knocked you off the road. Sorry about that.
But you made it, and this is the fastest show we've ever done because I didn't have you to talk to.
Are we done?
Almost.
Seriously?
Well, no, we can talk about other things. How was your drive?
I was excellent. I was Mario Andretti. I was.
Is everybody safe?
As far as I know.
Okay. Did you leave a wake of destruction behind you?
It's entirely possible, yes.
All right. So I was going to tell you about, I told him about the story about the idiot who called in a terror attack so he didn't have to go on a date with
I
this
don't want to have
online
to explain to my online girlfriend why I
person.
can't take her on a vacation.
I want to tell you, I think one of the coolest stories that we've talked about in the last month and a half.
Okay.
2 months maybe. Mm-hmm. Now this has to do with one of our incredible Don Cook, and he is fighting in the Middle East, and he's a sniper. So
Oh, wow.
So he
So
carries
he's one of the elites.
he carries the Barrett M107 50 cal
Nice.
long range sniper rifle.
Nice.
And so he takes it with him, and he protects the rest of his gang. That's not a technical term. The rest of his gang.
Probably his unit.
Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
And stands back and gets viewpoint and makes sure the bad guys don't do anything. So the guns, which you see here, are maintained.
Wow, look at
in the
those.
States, the United States of America, and the snipers got it in the Middle East. And guess what happened?
I tried this.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
Okay.
So basically, his gun jammed.
Okay.
And he's a sniper, and he's in a firefight. They're shooting at him, right?
Okay, that's not good.
So he gets the idea, and he calls the United States. Oh, and he does talk to Don, who's the person who maintains the weaponry in
He
a
called
shop.
Customer service.
Basically, yeah.
From the Middle East,
Yeah.
holding his sniper rifle.
He's lucky that Comcast wasn't doing that for him because he'd be
They
dead.
never answered the customer service line, so it wouldn't have helped. That
So-
is the weirdest thing ever.
So the guy said, in the United States, he goes, well, what happened to the gun? And he goes, I don't know. I did drop it on a certain edge and this. And he goes, okay, I know what it is. He knows what it is. These guys still being shot at. And he goes, take the clip out. Now, he had no tools. Take the clip out, and the lower receiver, there's 2 ears there, and you need to bend one of them forward. And so he takes his clip. It's being shot at,
Well, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And he gets it, puts the clip in, and he's back in the firefight.
I just want to know what cell carrier he has, because if
Right?
you can get service from the Middle East in the middle of a firefight, I need it now.
Here's the quote. Here's the quote from the gentleman. Go ahead and read.
It's probably one of the biggest highlights of my life
Right.
to be able to help a Marine unit during a firefight. Tell me how epic that would be. It would be
That
like hearing
is-
the bullets whiz in the back, and you're like, you're actually working right now.
Right.
Private, aren't you?
Yeah, that's true.
You know, it's funny. That reminds me. I don't think we've told the story on the air before, but it was Mother's Day. I think it was during Operation Desert Storm.
Oh, the first one.
And somebody actually called us and said, "Hey, I just want to wish my wife happy Mother's Day. Tell her I love her.
Can I do the sound
Thanks
effect?
for being such a great mom."
Where's the
And
sound effect?
Todd and I are looking at each other because it sounds really weird wherever he is.
Like this. Listen.
And so we're listening to it. And we're going. And Todd finally goes, "Where are you?" And he goes, "Oh," he says, "I'm in Iraq right now." He was out in the field camp, and you could hear the wind go over the canvas tents, you know, knocking
And
back
he was
and forth. You
calling.
could hear the sand, and he was calling to wish his wife a happy Mother's Day.
And there was a 3-second delay, and that's what threw us off. And we said, well, she listens to our show, and we thought that was the coolest thing. That's probably one of the top 3 phone calls on air that I've ever taken.
Well, you know, the cool thing about it, when he came back, because after that we kind of checked in on her every now and then, said, "How you doing? Do you need anything?" And I think we might have replaced her furnace at one point.
Right.
Because that's the thing. I mean, when you're in the military, the other spouse who's not deployed, you're basically a single parent. You're doing
Right.
everything. And so when he came back, he brought us an American flag that had flown over their camp. Remember
Yeah.
that? And all of his platoon had signed it, and it still had sand in the creases.
Which is
from
cool.
where the sand had blown through it. We still have it.
We also scooped the news world, because
What's going on
the
there?
news that morning was that they had taken like 400 or 500 prisoners.
Yeah.
And he said, 400 or 500? He goes, try like 5,000. I said, have you seen them? And he said, yes. So CNN,
Take that.
Fox News,
See, this is the kind of thing our news director Patrick lives for. So
Right.
right now he's out there going, "Why did I know that?"
He didn't even tell him that story. He's just heard it for the first time.
Sorry, Patrick.
We would have called GetBarkDaily.com and let you know.
All right, coming up next, we're going to talk about NASA on Earth Day. But first, we got to talk about all Utah plumbing, heating, and air, because this is the time you are totally going to get your butt out there and realize that none of your sprinklers work, and that probably you managed to roll over all of them.
Right.
And that's an issue.
All right.
Serious issue.
So, what should we do?
You have to call all Utah plumbing, heating, and air. You
Right.
and John hang out a lot. You know all of this
All
stuff.
right, very good. I can do that.
Okay.
Do we want to show them working or stuff?
Oh, I think so.
I think we already did, though.
Did we?
Yeah, we already
Okay.
did. So,
Alrighty.
what I want to do is
Hey, good looking, what you got cooking?
What you got cooking up for me?
Dinner, what's for dinner? Bacon, want a strip? Stop it. We're here all week. John,
Are we rolling? I'm
Yeah, we're up.
lost.
John, what is a walkthrough?
So we walk through the entire yard,
Okay.
and I carry around flags like this that you saw me. And on this yard, there wasn't too many issues, but there's a couple heads that need adjusted.
What do you mean adjusted? What?
Just they're spraying all over like I was showing you.
Oh, right, like we saw, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and since you don't want to do it, and I'm always having to do it,
You're the
and here it is
expert.
DIY, and I'm doing all of it anyway.
I'm just the goon.
Exactly.
All
So
right.
I'm going to show you these are stream rotor type. So I don't like the rotor type heads. They just spray out like streams. I like
Right.
just the spray kind. But anyway, I'm going to show you the how to adjust these.
All right.
Because they're spraying all over, as I showed you. There's a couple heads over in that area
Right.
that I showed you. I want to add
Okay.
just for coverage.
Okay.
But we'll do that after lunch because you're going to go to lunch.
I'll have my guy bring you back some.
And that'd be great.
All right, let's get going.
Okay, so basically the way that you adjust these stream rotor type heads are
Right.
right here at this right here, you just turn it. And you're watching the stream this way, it's a 90 degree. You think you can handle 90
I
degrees?
think I can do it.
All right, so we're gonna adjust it. You just twist it, see, and you watch where it's coming out.
You know what's weird? That stream is hitting my cameraman right in the crotch.
Yes, it is. I've noticed this. Little bit embarrassed, but you know, we're good.
Plumbing is fun.
Plumbing is fun. I love plumbing. Now we'll move on to the next one. Cut. Okay, Todd, so basically you can see it's spraying way over here. It's not spraying the grass.
Right.
We need to spray the grass. Again, these hit just like over on the other one. You just grab it right here, and if you're afraid to get wet, this isn't for you. You're gonna get wet worse than the cameraman just got.
Right.
So at any rate, you just kind of boom. I'm checking the stream this way.
Looks good.
Checking it that way.
Looks good.
It's watering real good. Now you know how to adjust these. Your heads we put at your house.
Right.
You can turn them here. You saw that they just kind
Okay.
of click.
All right.
Any rate, So you're going to go to lunch. Me and my apprentice, we're going to take care of those heads that we're going to add to get
Right.
good coverage out there.
Right.
And so hopefully you have a good lunch.
We're not going to do lunch. We're going to go to a laundromat and get the cameraman's pants
Well,
dried
where's he
off.
going to sit? Like in the car? I mean, what?
Okay, change of plans.
Wow.
He's going to go.
I don't even
Dry
need to
his
know.
pants.
I don't even need to know.
by himself.
Seriously.
That's our
Seriously.
photographer, Richard Trellis, who's like the most intrepid dude ever in
Man.
the world. But he's standing there.
And
While
it's
his
just this
sprinkler just nails him.
No, it's the steady stream right at his crotch.
And he's still holding the camera. Just, he's changed.
Afterwards, he said, it was a little cold. It was a little cold.
I would have almost thought
Oh my
you and
gosh.
John had arranged that if
Oh.
I had known any better.
He just stood there. It's like a war correspondent.
If you want any of the series of the DIYs that John has been doing from Utah Plumbing, Heating and Air with Todd, just go to our DIY section on GetPartDaily.com. They can show you everything from how to change out a toilet to how to fix your air conditioning. So
right.
it's pretty funny. Hey, coming up next after the break, we have an amazing new contest we're doing, and I'm very, very excited. It involves you, a couple of your best friends, a limousine ride, and a magnificent dinner at Christopher's Prime Steakhouse.
Information coming up next.
Merit Medical. Why work for fast food wages when you can start at Merit for a whole lot more? Merit Medical. Great products, great people, a great company. Learn more at merit.com/careers. The law offices of Robert J. DeBry and Associates, with offices in Salt Lake City, Sandy City, and St. George. Check them out at robertdebry.com. The Todd and Erin morning stream is actually available anytime at GetPartDaily.com. Just click on the Todd and Erin page.
All right, Christopher's.
I know we've got something new because we wanted to thank you guys. We didn't know how to respond to this, but it turns out the first 2 months of the Todd and Erin morning stream, we received over 1 million of you getting impressions of the show, over 800,000 of you directly following the show, and then 400,000 of you regularly following or talking to us.
What?
400,000 in 2 months.
So that proves they're not all family.
Yeah, right. I know, but we're genuinely stunned by this.
I should dress better
At this point, yeah, I think we should.
and maybe wear pants next time.
But number one, thank you so much. Thank you so much for following along and commenting and being part of the show, and it means so much to us. So we wanted to thank
We
you.
had no idea.
I know, right?
They didn't hear either.
No.
So just like.
So
heads
I
up.
talked to my girlfriend, who's the GM down at Christopher's Prime Steakhouse, because there's nowhere better.
But may I
ever.
say something about?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the kind of place that you go for your 50th anniversary. It's that nice. It's the place you go when you want to impress people, when you want your date to say, "Oh, how much I love you. Thank you for the."
I love this handsome man with his
filet-
delicious
the
steaks.
I have delicious steaks. And it's linen tablecloths. It's just laid out so perfectly, and the service is great. So we're gonna send someone.
Yeah, and what we figured is, there's always that couple that you have social obligations to. You love them, but you're like, man, we should have them for dinner, but then I'd have to clean and cook and crap. So what we're gonna do is, you win. You pick the couple you want to go with, or your
So
friends,
good.
and then we're gonna send down our friend March from Executive Transportation to pick you up in one of his beautiful, big, fat, fancy
that?
Cadillacs. There's Escalades. Drive you up to Christopher's. You guys have a fantastic dinner, enjoy yourself, and then he drives you home again. So it's like the coolest night, and it's that night you finally get to be with the people you love, and you didn't have to do anything. So the evil plan is this. Here on the show today, if you're on Facebook with us, and that could be Get Part Approved, it could be Get Part Daily, or the Todd and Erin Facebook pages, just here on the show, just like underneath and then comment something, and that officially enters you to win the entire night out, because it's going to be freaking amazing. I'm so excited.
I don't think this is right.
What do you mean?
I'm going through the all the rules for the Christopher's thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, because everybody needs rules, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm going through the rules, and so far it doesn't say anything about us not being able to win. Oh wait, yeah, it does. Friends, family, relatives.
Nobody, but everybody but that horrible Todd and Erin. You didn't have to say horrible. I think we knew that part.
Would you initial this for me? And that officially takes that out.
I think
Okay,
that's fair.
that's
yeah,
good. Thank you.
sure. Okay, so anyway, once again, just go to whatever Facebook page you might be watching this on, or if you're watching on YouTube or listening on SoundCloud, just head back to a Facebook page, comment and like underneath the show today, and then share. You're already entered to win. You don't have to do anything else. Oh, before we go on to Earth Day, I do have to tell you something.
Yeah. You have a look in your eye. What? What?
I'm doing something today. It's a procedure.
Oh. Let's save that.
So I'm not going to tell you what the procedure is yet, but it is for my dear friends at Enlightened Laser. And tomorrow morning, I will tell you what the procedure is.
Are you going to share this with me?
After the procedure.
Why am I so frightened right now?
You should be. It's something that you will appreciate. It's a procedure.
Okay, I think you should.
I'll tell you tomorrow.
Stop talking.
All right, let's go on to NASA. What's going on there?
What is it?
I'll tell you tomorrow. It's going to be so great. I'm so excited.
My life is full of surprises, and
tell you
usually
tomorrow.
they don't work out well.
This one will.
All right.
You'll be very happy.
534 days, 2 hours, and 48 minutes. Time and space.
Okay.
Spent in space. Once again, 534 days, 2 hours, and 48 minutes.
5.4.
Cumulative. You know,
Wow.
going to the space station.
Over a year and 3/4.
Right, there she is.
Wow.
She's brilliant.
Isn't she awesome? Look at that face.
Peggy Whitson.
Hi, Peggy.
Hi, Peg. And the pictures they take are so amazing.
What an incredible
But
shot.
isn't it funny? This is a funny thing, is because she beat out this other person by a couple days because they had technical difficulty and she had to stay up there. But she was like, yeah, I'm going to win. So she wins. So just so much like NASA. Picture the dark horn rim glasses, you know, in
They
Apollo.
got the white shirt.
Yeah, the old school look, and they're all like white shorts and stuff like that. And imagine them counting it down. It's 534 days, 2 hours, and 48 minutes, and 23 seconds. So they actually timed the entire thing down to
That's
when she
hysterical.
broke through the atmosphere and when she was actually out of space and yet not to Earth yet. And they estimated the whole thing down to the second.
And you know she's screaming, hold on for another 23 seconds. 23 more seconds. I got this.
That is so funny. And speaking of
I'm
that,
so proud of her.
Saturday was Earth Day, and one of the celebrations. And NASA's doing more and more and more of this. And what they're doing is, you know, you've seen the pictures of lightning storms from the space station.
How beautiful.
And
I
how
know.
it just rumbles through, and you see the flashes and stuff like that. So they thought for Earth Day that they would give us a little treat, and it looks like this. And you know what? That's 125 miles up.
That's incredible. Look how beautiful that is. What is that, like the
Isn't
Sahara?
that so cool?
Just imagine you'd be able to pass over each like continent and be able to name what's going on there. Oh, that's gorgeous.
It just keeps
and
going.
Look at the ocean.
All right. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining the Todd and Erin morning stream with Erin, who is now here, and she got here alive, which we
That was
appreciate.
exciting, yeah.
And we'll see you tomorrow morning
Oh, man.
right here on GetBartDaily.com. Keep enjoying this.